Hello and welcome back. This is day 160 of streaming every single day and art stream number 37. Today I'll be working on a project that I've been working on for a friend. Let's see how well this goes. I know I was working on the height chart still, but I want to take a break to do this one. I want to be able to put some more progress towards it. I've been working on this one off stream when I have time. I like to clean it up a little bit, remove some of the line art. Because this was mostly a draft so far. Let's see here. Actually, this would be interesting. At least I put these on separate layers. Kind of cringing having to erase this part. There we go, that looks much better now already. Oh wow, I did not draw a line for that. That is insane. Means... Surprisingly I did it for this one though. Clean that one up now. I did not draw a line between those. When you have multiple layers that blend, it's kind of hard to figure out which is which. This one is fine. Let's go back and clean this one up. I still want to get rid of all of it, because otherwise it'll be really hard to understand where I'm supposed to be drawing. At least that part's cleaned up now. Clean this line up right here. Hey Rio, hey Sanic, how are you guys today? I'm gonna be able to redo this line as well. I find it crazy that I had a wrong layer there the entire time. Even that one. At least it doesn't matter for the arms. For this part up here. Looks like I can actually fix this one, because it doesn't go up all the way. I believe I've kept the same thickness on this pen, and I know I used the same pen for this one. Really like to clean up all the line work today, if possible. Got a lot of lines to clean up now. Actually, I probably should remove some of the color layers for now as well. What is what? What is going on? Something I have to be really careful with, because I did have like a line for the finger. Supposed to get rid of that. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. Okay, this is gonna need a lot more work, because apparently that was the line art for the arm inside the braces. Bracers, I should say. I wonder if I did that for the other one. No? That's good. But, oh, I did it for the hands, like even the glove part. What? Bro. I'm gonna have to, like, trace over my own line art for that. Okay, so let's fix this part next. Oh, I did just get an idea. That would be a very time-consuming idea. Not a bad one, though. Okay, so instead of what I was just thinking... Where are some of these layers? I could merge these layers. And, I do have an idea of what I could do, but... It's more so me wondering if my friend will like it or not. I can always ask, too. That works. No, I might be using a different, size for this. Wait, what is that? If it's not... What? I thought I already got rid of that. There we go. Much better. The colors are all rough draft as well. I'd like to make sure that the line art is actually considered alright. Might try something neat with this one. Technically, I could try to render it with like a watercolor like look to it, if possible, or something along those lines. But I kind of more so just want to stick to what my friend had in mind. Should listen to music while streaming, but fortunately I cannot do that. Oh, okay, so this layer? It's this layer. We got this. Wait, what? Oh, even that part. Okay. See what's going on here. Oh, I actually failed to color that part. Huh. Let me fix these actually, because these are one of the parts that I'm looking at the most. It seems off. Thank you, Rio. Appreciate it. This one's for a friend. Wanted to make some more progress on it today. I know tomorrow we're gonna have our Unreal, so it's likely gonna be hard to get me to be able to do another stream tomorrow. Otherwise, I'd also do this tomorrow too, which I think I probably still will, except off stream. I do realize this is like one of my first few projects for friends that I've done, or am doing right now. It's not often that I do that, I suppose. For the stump. I feel like I was questioning which line would be the right one. I suppose it'd likely be this one. This is not part of that one. Okay, that's better. I feel like there's a line here that I'm not able to see where it is though. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had that one. Um, There's definitely something there. Don't know where it is. Oh, it's part of the color layer. That's gonna throw me off if I don't fix it. Is there also more down there? Yes, yes it was. I'm assuming that's a random coloring mistake. Because it was like a very rough draft. Hmm. I'm gonna cut down how big this part was. More like that, yeah. Different angle on this one. There we go. That's better. I think I do need to connect that better though. Okay, slightly better. I want the shirt to look like it's tucked in with the belt, at least. It's more like a cloth around his waist though. Just fix this up a little bit. Hang on a minute. Would that be... I feel like that... This part? How much would it be? I'm gonna do this and then add it to cloak sleeves layer. That's gonna be much better. I don't know why it messed up like that though. I feel like it just messed something up. That part right there. slightly better. I see another thing I have to fix on the sleeves. I have a lot to fix with the sleeve actually, so I'm gonna turn this layer off. I think getting started on this part will be the best. It's like I tried to draw the arm through the sleeve somehow, like thinking I was on the right layer, but I wasn't. And that's likely to be what happened here as well. It just looks really funny. Funny in this context meaning strange. I feel like that type of stuff is like bound to happen though when you're doing your own art. It's random things like these that you don't notice right away. You know, I wonder why I did this one on 1080 by 1080. Why didn't I do like 1920 by 1920 or something? Like the higher end of the normal ratio. So I'm like, why am I having to work with so many pixels in such a big photo? It's like I even made sure to, oh, come on. Okay. I even made sure to, what was I trying to say? I do not remember. Should probably just, like, stop this right there. Yeah, when I was in the middle of trying to say whatever I was trying to say now, a Discord notification popped up, since usually it'll have, like, the streamer mode enabled or whatever. But I didn't have that today or the day before for some reason. So I had to actually just exit it and then lost my train of thought. think I'm gonna change this art's directory right here. Trajectory, I meant. There we go. Pretty much that. Okay, slightly better. I want this to be like a tight fit sleeve. So I can't have too loose, but I think that's loose enough. Is that? Yes, it is. Okay, well, happy with that, how that turned out. Still iffy on the way this part looks, but just redo it a little bit. I feel like this one right here, this part is a little bit too big. I don't know if I liked it better the way it looked before or right now. With this part specifically. Oh, there we go. Looks better. I think if we do the same thing with the other ones, have it looking a little bit better. More clear, rather. I feel like this one doesn't match up there. So we're gonna redraw that one then. Right about there. See, with the other method that I wanted to do, like, line art wouldn't matter as much because I would just be drawing over the line art with color, essentially. But, this method, I'm gonna want to touch up the line art a little bit. Essentially, I want the line art to be as clear as possible. That's why this part right here doesn't really make too much sense. What is that right there? What is that? Oh, it's part of the boot. What the heck? So you're wondering why it looks so, low quality. Yeah, actually, the reason why I don't usually, like, pick up, like, friend projects is because, like, I always feel like I'm gonna mess it up somehow. Like, now I'm like, oh, I didn't realize the low canvas size I did. Sure, it's kind of like a PFP at this point, but I feel like I would have done it bigger, or should have done it bigger. I feel like I might have messed it up. And I don't know how to just, like, rescale it. I would just look at it the same way I look at all my other art projects, which is each art project I do, I'm improving and figuring out things to do for other projects. Because if I just sat there on one project for a very long time trying to perfect that one project, then I wouldn't have, like, I'd only have one project done by that point, or if even one project. I feel like it's hard to have that kind of mindset, I guess, that, like, oh, well, this information will aid me for something else later, because I already know that this one's for a friend, and it kind of makes me feel a little bit bad now. Wish I realized that way sooner. I think it would be more salvageable if I had done it on a bigger canvas and needed to do it on a smaller one, but now that it's already on a smaller one, it'd be like starting the project over if I made it a bigger one. So I guess we'll see where that goes. I might have to let them know, actually. I probably should have checked about that beforehand. Like, sure, on the one hand, I can use this information now for the future, but it doesn't help the fact that the project itself is already in this stage. Like, sure, I guess it didn't take me that long to get to this stage, but it'd be a little bit of a bummer to have to redo it all. But also, like, at the same time, I want to make sure my friend is happy with it. I think if there's something that you know you want to be fixed, and I guess it could just be trying to be nice. I feel like there are things that they might want changed, but didn't say anything. 'Cause I know some people do that, especially with art. Because you don't want to feel like you're being picky or anything. But for me, my case is I want to know exactly what people are envisioning in their head. And if it's anything short of that, I want to try to get it as close as possible. I guess that won't really work for commissions because commissions I'd be forever if I did commissions like that. But at least friend projects, yeah, I'd like to be like that. I think some commissions for sure. But now that I think about it, like, if I applied it specifically to, like, that logic specifically to commissions, I feel like people would probably take advantage of that. It's also like once you have the draft done, then I feel like you can get the real art started. My friend already said that it looked great, so my thing is like if you want something changed, you might as well say it while they're in the draft phase. That's my point. It's not like all throughout the process, but at least with the draft point. While it's still a draft, I feel like people should say what they want when requesting stuff from an artist. This one, he actually wasn't requesting me. I actually, like, just offered. He was actually more like, oh no, I'd feel selfish to ask for something like that. I'm like, oh no, no, it's fine. I actually want to do that. I feel like any art I can do is like another. It's like another challenge that helps me grow as an artist. So I'm welcome to being able to do more projects. I mean, after this, I have a lot of projects to work on, so probably can't take too many on after this one. Because now I'm actually like, the story writing is actually flowing pretty nicely. I have to write some stuff after stream, so I'm really excited to do that. I'm gonna have to fix this part. I might just erase it altogether. I kind of feel bad erasing it though. Because I already had some semblance of a hand right there. Ooh. At least I can redraw it with this now. Actually, I can kind of define the fingers now more. Yeah, I do like that better. I better draw that on the other layer though. I'm gonna grab this off of here. There we go. I think that looks better. I think it looks better now. I think I wasn't sure what to do with the back of the hand. Or the back of the glove, rather. Picturing this being like leather of some sort. Where's the cape? Wait, did I actually? No, wait, really, where is it? Oh, okay, so that's not even the cape that I'm seeing right there. That's the stump. I think before I drew the coin purse, I had drawn the stump, so that's probably what happened there. But where is it? Seriously, where did I put it? Why did I attach it to the cloak sleeves? Oh, I mean, I guess I did say cloak, so. But usually I put that, like, behind. But I guess since I'm not doing, like, that kind of layering, I guess it still works. This I would like to make more clear what I was trying to do with this. I'm gonna try to... Because it kind of just... The line art here blends in with, the cloak. There we go. A little bit better. Also, I love the color scheme for this. They picked a very good color scheme. I feel like they're all very soothing colors. Meanwhile, if you look at my character designs, I feel like I have very harsh designs that also draw your attention. I think this character stands out in its own way, but I think a lot of my character designs stand out by their colors being bright. They also contrast pretty well, too. Where did I put this again? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the cloak. Okay, now what's that? Is that the stump again? Ah! Almost started moving my layers around by accident. There we go. That's much better. It's more defined now. I think something's off about this. Like, I can re-represent that again. You see what I was trying to do, but it kind of just blends in with the string. Okay, now I can kind of define it again. Yeah, I would like to add something there, but it kind of just dilutes the line art at this point because of how small everything is. Again, that was my mistake in the beginning. Oh, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Yeah. When I do this type of stuff, I want to make sure that like I'm giving people my best work that I can give. So I don't want to just like rush anything or not put enough time into it. I feel like I'm pretty slow compared to other artists. I try to pay attention to detail at least. I feel like everyone has their way of doing that, but I feel like everyone else is just faster at it than me. There we go. I want to define it a little bit more. I like the frayed rope like design right there as well. I don't want to dilute it too much. There we go. Happy with that, how it came out over there. Could do this too. It just means I'll have to like redraw certain parts of the other components around it. And we'll have to color up, like, all these splotches now that are not, like, colored in. It is a little bit distracting seeing that already. I think, focusing on the line art is going to help me in the long run. I'm just noticing it everywhere, though. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to recolor so much. Should also just turn it off now that I'm done with the, armband on the other side, because that was the real reason I didn't color yet. Or didn't turn the color off, I meant. Otherwise, that layer already would have been off. Oh my gosh, the amount of stuff that needs recoloring is insane. I need to reassess the situation. The pocket looks like it would need to be turned. That's not the angle it would be at all. Like, even just rotating it should be fine. Or, well, better than what it looks like right now. I'm hoping. Sort of better? I would have put it on the other side, but I think this side fits better. Just the overall illustration. If I would have been able to figure out how to angle it for the other side, then I would have done that though. Okay, I'm marking down in my mind everything that I'm seeing here that needs to be fixed, and I'm already seeing something up here real quick. But like I said, I don't want to spend too long trying to quote-unquote fix everything, because that is a bad habit of mine when it comes to art. And if you are stuck fixing a bunch of stuff, it's likely you're never gonna finish a project. Unless you know exactly how long to limit yourself. For me, it's until it looks to be what I consider, or what other people consider, quote-unquote, good. I'd rather it be good than okay. Might need to actually shrink my eraser for this one. Mainly looking in between these two fingers right here. Okay. Turned out pretty nice, actually. Looks a little bit better. Facing the fingers of this hand. I guess that hand is further back. But I still feel like I'm so rusty with perspective. Because technically, aren't those two hands in the same field? It's a hard one. Now, I'm wondering if I should have taken the original pathing of this line here. I hope I don't. Let's see what the whole canvas looks like. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. Hoping I might see any errors. For the most part, I don't see anything. I think I am noticing this one though. I think I'm gonna go with the original pathing for this one. Okay, now what is that attached to? It's not from this one. Oh, I still hadn't erased it yet, I guess. I think the original pathing was somewhere around here. Just trying to think what would be more realistic, considering the pose and where the camera is facing. Cannot do it either way, come on. Better, I guess? I gotta get rid of the colors now though, because it's gonna make me cringe. Wait, what? Oh, that was also on the wrong layer. Technically, I could have just, like, copied it and pasted it onto the correct layer that it was supposed to be on originally. I'm starting to regret my decision. I should have just done that. I think that's all right now. Let me go to the boots again. I'm gonna keep certain parts of the line art thick and certain ones not. Speaking of which, this is one of those. Suddenly I can see exactly why I did not put the cloak and the tunic on the same layer. And I can also see why I put the sleeves in the same layer as the cloak as well. Makes a lot of sense, actually. How did I miss that? I can see why I did that one too. Apparently I drew the line for the tunic on the pants layer. I mean, I can try this real quick, but I don't know how well this is gonna go. As it looks like without it, apparently. I'm gonna clean the tunic up a little bit. I feel like there are some things like I could use, like touch-ups here and there. Possibly this part right here. Well, that part's fine actually. This is gonna look ridiculous for a minute, but I'm gonna be drawing over the spot that I just erased to be more like that. I want it to flow better. I think once I get the colors on there again, it'll be easier to see what I'm doing. I think the colors not being there might mess with my eyes a little bit. I think something's wrong with the cloth belt he has. Yeah, see, the thing is too, like you're bound to notice things that are off if you zoom in this close to the pixels. But hey, anything to make the art look a little bit more crisp, right? Might need a snack break here in a moment. Or I'm gonna notice that pixel when I zoom out. I think I was holding my breath there. Okay, that looks nicer. Except until I realize this part. Oh, man. Okay. It wasn't that bad of a fix, it looks like so far. You know, I do realize it hasn't really been that long of a stream today, but I might end stream pretty soon. Because I realize I have a few things to do to get ready for bed, and then I have to get a snack. I'm still gonna work on this though tonight. For sure. I'd like to get more done, and then of course I have to write. I wanted to put more time though before Wednesday. As long as I make some more time tomorrow, I think I should be good to get further along in the project. You can even see this from when I'm zoomed out right here. Just this tiny little spot up here. Okay. Alright, alright. I feel like there's a lot going on with this sleeve here. How much should I do on the other side? Not nearly as much. Should add like some gaps here. I don't exactly have a shirt like this to test on or view for reference. I'm not exactly sure what type of shirt this would be called either. I think that should be alright. It's much better. Very much better. I actually want to fix this one now. Oh. I want to change this pattern here too. I didn't want it to look like the same on each side, but at the same time, I think it might be better to keep the flow of it. I don't know if that's the opposite of the same way I went, but is not the same way I went as before. I'll just do that. Looks good to me. Let me make these shorter. Wait, what? Is that still the arm? Oh my gosh, I still have the arm. How did I not capture that? I feel like this almost looks like a blobfish face, and no, I can't unsee it. Oh, I should read it out. I'll make it the same thickness on each side. I think I'll leave it like that now. Except I do notice this. I feel like the right side looks way better than this side, though. That's slightly better. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I have another art project I'd like to start here soon. I'd like to finish this one first, if at all possible. Since the other one is by my own want, I think I'll be just fine. Meaning finishing this one beforehand. Like I was saying earlier, I'd like to make sure that my friend projects are finished beforehand. That said, there is another one that I've been putting off because I haven't been able to do it very well. It's kind of demotivating. When there's a project that you have that you know it's gonna be kind of really hard. The friend project that I'm talking about is not this one. It's another one for a friend. But they asked me to do it, and the request is a little bit high, and I feel like I might mess it up. So I'm worried to work on it, but I've been able to make slow progress on that one. It's not a very fun one to draw, though, either. It's, like, really difficult for me. I also stink at background, so, let's just say it's kind of rusty. And I have tried it on stream before, unless you guys wonder. It's just not a very exciting one, I guess. I mean, it was cool that they said they wanted me to be one of the friends inside the photo. As cool as it is, it doesn't make it easier for me. I will get to all these things at some point. Though I do struggle with procrastinating sometimes. It's, art is one of those things that I know I'm going to be doing for a while. There was a time when I felt like I was going to drop it, actually. But I ended up coming back full swing. I'm glad I did not stop. Well, indefinitely, I mean, or entirely. I was about to say indefinitely, but I guess that's not the right word. Glad I didn't quit entirely, is what I was trying to say originally. I feel like every once in a while, when you've been going through a loop in life, it starts to feel like you lose, like, your sense of purpose. Or what certain things meant to you at the time. I feel like I'm going through one of those phases right now, even, but just remember to hold on. Because for me, one of those moments was starting to draw less. It was one of those times when I kind of forgot my reason behind it and why I keep going. But in the end, I ended up picking it back up again, so it's pretty clear that, at least for me, that was just a random phase of life. Things can change very quickly. I actually don't remember what it was that spiked my interest in drawing again. Like, what point in time that I picked it up again? I should go look at my VODs. So I think I was already streaming when I had been doing it. Or when I started again, meaning. I do miss drawing traditionally, because usually I would just draw traditionally. It took me forever to get into drawing digitally. Oh, I'm noticing an issue over here. No, I've got to fix it. Oh, I'm cringing so hard. I'm gonna leave this one down here, I think. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Remember to hold on in your trials and tribulations because you don't know what kind of changes that can happen in your life in those times. Like how I wasn't sure if I was gonna pick up art again for a while. But here I am, still doing art. I think one of the things that helped me actually was seeing people's reactions when they received gifts that were heartfelt. I think that was one of the things that meant something to me. Or that possibly sparked it again. Because every time I get to see people happy receiving gifts, it makes me happy as well. Now, I know a lot of people are like that, but I know that there are some people that don't feel like that. But at least for me, I know that there is a level of joy you feel when you do give. Is that equal? I think that's equal. Looking better, looking better. Hey. I think we fixed that significantly. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. I'm wondering if I'd combined those, that one layer earlier from the glove. And yeah, I have. So that would have been important right here. Or right about now, I should say. Looks like I'll need to fix the stump for this one as well. Oh yeah, guys, if you are players of Final Fantasy XIV, I suggest that you guys finish your PvP Momstones if you guys haven't already. If the rewards are interesting at all to you. Because that's going away in, what is it, 8 weeks now? Before patch 7.3? The next major patch? Oh, actually, I can't wait to see what happens in the MSQ. Hope it's something good. Felt like it was just getting interesting last time. I mean, not that it wasn't interesting, but it was like getting better. More interesting than last time. So something looks off about that finger as well. It's also from an angle and trying to figure out how that would work in my mind. Something like that. And then we gotta fix the stump layer. Okay, that's much better, I want to say. I feel like I need to make this part stick out a little bit more. Because, like, I feel like these would be somewhat thick gloves, being leather. Yeah, one like that. One like that. I don't know if you'd lose a little bit of grip like that, or if it would be just more protection for your hands. I think it looks better that way. What do you guys think? I think it's looking good so far. It's looking better as more of an official line art than just like a base layer, or draft layer, I should say. I think that is where we're gonna end it today, guys. I thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. This was day 160 of streaming every single day, and art stream number 37. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.